hello, beloved souls. It's Woke Wednesday. What's up, way showers, light workers, starseeds, indigos, crystals, twin flames, shamans, witches. We have many titles. We do a lot of shit, and we all out here getting this work done, light workers. So, 999 energy this Friday, right under the Virgo full moon. We're in Pisces season, watery energy, moving rapidly to Aries season. Team Aries. We have beautiful creative energy, really amplified, dreams going crazy, divine wisdom coming in, amplifying, skills, talents, gifts, things that were dormant are all being like cut online and activated right now. Huge clearing out of karma, all across the collective, right? Paradigms breaking down, odd weather patterns, um ton of ascension symptoms, dietary changes, physical changes, for some people, relocation. Like, there's a lot going on. Nines are about endings and completions, right? And with an ending and a completion comes a new beginning, right? So the things that we're being called to release at this time is because they're no longer serving us, right? And for a lot of you, that doesn't feel good, right? It's like the rug is being pulled from under your feet. The things that we were holding on to for so tightly, right, are beginning, the things we were holding on to so tightly that we thought we needed are beginning to hurt us, right, to harm us, or like cutting off the circulation in our hands. So we're having to let these things go. And that can be kind of scary and kind of overwhelming, as well as very freeing. So, having said that, the angels did have several messages here for you guys this week. So we're going to pull from several decks. We'll start with the Work Your Light, obviously, because you're light workers first and foremost. And then let's see what else we got going on. So thank you, angels and guides. Don't dim to fit in. The first card out. How are you? What? Dimming your light in order to fit in. It is time for you to stand bright, my beloveds. You're a light worker. You're here to work your light. You're here to work your light. You're here to stand bright. You're here to stand strong. You're here to stand on the freaking mountaintop and be that light post. You're here to be the lighthouse. I just saw 222, right? I know, I know for a fact that it's not always to speak and to stand in the truth of who you are when it doesn't look like what the rest of the world is talking about, right? I was raised in a Judeo-Christian setting, right? So very structured religion. Um, Women shouldn't be like leading any spiritual conversations. We're kind of dirty. We're less than. We were created to serve men. Like all that disempowering, low level shit. But I got a lot of really strong foundations from my Christian upbringing. There's so much beauty within the Bible if you take the time to read it for yourself instead of having it being dictated to you by somebody who's doing it through a space of fear and masculine ego. But that's a whole nother conversation for another day. Um, but I had to like stand in my truth, right? And like being told, oh, you're going to hell, you're doing the devil's work, all the bullshit that you hear throughout the ages. It's I had to do this for me, right? I had to shine bright for me. I had to figure out if honoring those judgments and beliefs were more important to me than honoring what God was calling me to do, what my soul was telling me to do, honoring the path that I was on, right? So that took a lot, right? It took a lot for me to like have that courage, to have that faith in myself, to have the conviction to just do it despite the fact that it didn't feel like everybody else did, right? Doing it despite the fact that like I was different. You know, I grew up in the hood. But people love to call me like an Oreo. They're like, "Oh, you're like a white girl on the inside and a black girl on the outside." And I'm like, just because I can read and articulate does not make me white. And it's a shame that we're assuming that being educated is a white thing. You know what I mean? It's like, but those kind of like even petty little comments are distortions within my community, right? That I've had to like overcome and to challenge and to speak out on. So I had to learn, fuck everybody. You don't. Like, I'm here to do me, I'm here to be me, and you're gonna take me as I am, or you're gonna keep it moving. Either way, I'm not gonna lose any sleep about it, right? So that's where you're being called. Like right now, standing your truth. Like, fuck those people. If they're not hearing you, cool. then they're not the ones for you. Trust me, there's a soul tribe around you. There are people that resonate with you and the messages that you're giving out with your purpose, with your goals, with your desires and your dreams. And call them in, right? I ask my angels, like, bring me my soul tribe, bring me people that are in alignment with my purpose and my goals and my dreams, people that are gonna help support me and I can help support them as we move forward and we carry the torch, around the world and we're sharing this light. Like, help bring those people in for me. And the people that are not meant to serve you or not meant to be here with you or aren't serving your truths are going to fall away at the wayside. And some of that pain, some of it might feel painful, but at the end of the day, it's here for your greatest and highest good because you aren't here to be dim, right? It makes no sense to have a candle underneath a table. You're meant to be on top of the table to light the whole room. So it's time. Are you ready to get from underneath the table and to be on top of the table and to light the room? Are you ready to be the lighthouse that you were created to be? Knowing that it might get a little beaten down and damaged by the weather, as my girl Turquoise Majesty said, right? Mm. The age of light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. This is who you are at a soul level. You are a pillar of light. You did not come here to fit in. And the shit that you're going through right now is a part of your initiation, right? Because you've been doing this work for lifetimes and you're still doing this work. There's water here, right? That water is about our emotions. We're still in Pisces season. So that cleansing, that healing, that purification that's coming from the waters, that grounding energy is here to serve you as you're being up leveled, right? You're moving to the next level of yourself. You're coming out of the dark into the light. Why? Because that's who you are. This is the age of light. It's time to come out of the darkness, right? We're moving out of the darkness. We're moving into the light, moving into the age of Aquarius. People are realizing that heaven is a place on earth and that they can be a bridge and a reflection of that here. And that's who you are. You're a reflection of heaven here on earth. You are the pillar of divine light and you're meant to shine bright. And you're not serving anyone's good by not doing what you're meant to do. You're not serving anyone's good by playing small and not standing in your truth, by not being the best version of yourself. This is what it's about. It's about you being the best version of yourself. It doesn't matter what that looks like to everybody else. What brings you joy and happiness and love and peace and harmony to your heart? That's the focus. Bottom of the deck. Get grounded. Keep your feet in the earth and your eyes on the stars. That's been a theme this week. Keep your feet on the earth and your eyes on the stars. It is important to get grounded, to get centered, to be one with yourself. Why? Because then when life is happening around you, you're not getting thrown. Right? The storms of life will come. Again, we're lighthouses. The storms are going to come. But in those storms, guess what? You're still standing strong as a lighthouse, shining your light bright, letting everyone know, hey, this is a safe space. You can come on home. The light's always on. And we do that from a grounded place. We do that because we get our energy from Gaia. We get our energy from the heavens. So when life is happening around us, we're not being thrown. We're standing in our power. And we're good and we're secure and we're feeling it. And we can embody even more of that light energy through our meditations, through our groundings. Okay? Starseed Oracle, of course. Of course. Let's see what's popping over here. Starseed. Cracked open. Yes, baby. Rock bottom. Surrender to the alchemy of life. This is a delicious energy. This is a part of your initiation, right? This is a part of the work that you've been doing. This is part of the reason why you've been feeling like, what the fuck, if I just play a little small, I won't have to deal with this. It won't hurt so much, right? Trying to play it safe, trying to play it small, but no, not at this time. You're being cracked open and will continue to be cracked open going through this full moon and for the weeks to follow in order to release you for the next thing. Pisces is the end of the zodiac, right? We're moving out of the end of one year into the beginning of another year with Aries season. Let that shit go. Treat it like you would a January New Year, right? People let stuff go at the end of December and it's, let bygones be bygones. I'm setting my intentions for the next year and blah, 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 blah. All that stuff. use this as the same energy, right? What are your goals? What are your dreams? What are your intentions? Like, this is another new year for you. Rip away the layers and the shit that are no longer serving you. It's time for you to be the truth of who you are. And you open up the bullshit to realize the light that you are within. The light that you are within. Once again, this is who you are. Pure divine light at every level of yourself. Pure divine light at every single level of yourself. You are the light. No matter what's going on, at the end of the day, you are the light. No, 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 no. All right, my beautiful Starseed deck. A little bit more love today. Let's get a message. Thank you for the light workers. They're going to make sense. One card, please. Thank you. There we go. Wait, it's not yet time. Things are being woven. This is about divine timing. Not rushing the process, being patient with yourself as you're healing and you're initiating and you're going through these up levelings. Not trying to force things before they're ready, right? Like a cake in the oven, can't force it or it won't be cooked all the way through. Like a baby in the oven, you can't force it or the baby will not live. Some things you just have to wait to know. And part of that is just waiting on divine timing, trusting in the timing of the universe. This is a part of the process. This is a part of your initiation process, having patience with your patience with yourself, patience with the process. What does it say? Trust the timing. What did I just say? You have to believe in divine timing. Trust the timing. Trust the wave you came on in. Time is not running out. Time is not running out. This is an eternal game. Let's talk about that first and foremost, right? This is an eternal game. This is a long game. So there are some things that you're doing here in this incarnation that are going to be fun, but you don't have to rush them. You have more than enough time to get things done. It's like the Tao says about nature, right? Like, nature isn't rushing, but everything gets done in its time. That's what you're being reminded of, right? It's like the book of Ephesians. For every for everything, there's a time and a place and a season, right? This is your season of initiation. This is your time of initiation, but you have to be patient with yourself. You didn't learn all the dysfunctional and distorted beliefs that you did in 5 seconds, right? You took 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 decades to build this stuff up. It's going to take some time to uncrack and reveal what's beneath that, right? Sometimes it's like an artist with a stone, right? What was that artist's name? Was it Michelangelo? What one of them that had this big piece of marble, right? And they were like, "Why do you want this marble?" And he's like, "Because there's an angel inside." And it took time to chisel away at all of the stuff in order to reveal the angel inside. And that's what's happening with you, right? We're chiseling away the old. You're clearing away that which is no longer serving you, so that the true you, the light being of you, the delicious, loving, vibrant God self of you can stand in your truth, can stand forward. The courageous peony. I love it. You are multifaceted, unique in nature. Let yourself what? Be seen. Let yourself be seen. Let's just I'm gonna bring it up one more time. Maybe 5 more times. Don't dim to fit in. Let yourself be seen. Don't dim to fit in. Let yourself be seen. You are the light. You are the light. Let yourself be seen. Yo, it's time. It's time. It's time. It's time for you to stand up. It's time for you to be the truth of who you are. It's time for you to own it. It's time for you to love yourself. It's time for you to accept these gifts and these talents and these skills and to know that you're a badass and that you absolutely are deserving to have a great life utilizing all these things and to feel good every single day of your life. Absolutely. What did we just talk about? Staying grounded, being centered, right? Meditation. Archangel Jophiel was supporting you in that. Supporting you and staying grounded so that when you are activating the things going through your solar plexus, it's filtering through your heart and you know that you're making the right moves. When we are thinking from an egoic stance, things tend to to catastrophically implode around us, right? But if you're in harmony, if you're grounded, if you're centered, if you're trusting your intuition, if you're in alignment with the Most High, if you're filtering everything through the powerful energy of your heart, you're not going to make a wrong move. And again, the things that you want and desire will come to you a lot faster because you're shortening the timelines because you don't need to learn all the karmic lessons by dealing with the ego. So filter things through your heart. Stay grounded, stay connected, stay connected, stay connected. With your feet on the ground and your eyes to the stars. Thank you, angels and guides. Anything else? Woo. Yes, baby, yes. Freedom! Archangel Uriel, the illuminator of heaven. Freedom. This is what happens when you stand in your truth. This is what happens when you stand in your light. This is what happens when you get cracked open and you go through your initiation. This is what's on the other side of that. Your freedom, your joy, your bliss. That's on the other side of that. It's calling out to you at every given moment. You deserve it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Abundance, Archangel Uriel. Thank you, angels. Thank you, guides. Look at this. This is all available to you. Why? Because you decide not to stop playing small, to get out of the shadow and to show your light. Out of the shadow, showing your light. That tree is standing in its power. Right? The leaves are always connected to the heavens, but its roots are in the ground. It is grounded, it is centered. Abundance is your natural birthright. Freedom feels so good, doesn't it? Like, these are all the gifts given to you. So meditate, dance, be in alignment with your joy, your laughter, your freedom. I can't. Bottom of the deck, Archangel Raziel, retreat. Take a minute, rest. Honor yourself, honor the process. You're going through these shifts and these changes to bring you your happily ever after. Like, literally, all of the stuff that you're going through, the reason you're being pushed to shine your light, the reason you're being pushed to release that stuff is so that you can draw in your divine blessings. That abundance is there for you. That freedom, that peace, that joy, that love is all available for you. Like that, those are your gifts. And all you have to do is go, yeah, I am the light. And you know what? Today I want to be happy. Universe, show up. Show me how blessed I am. You know what? Today is going to be a good day. And set your intention in the beginning of the day. I wake up in the morning, and the first thing I do is thank God for waking me up and waking my children up. Even if my children are still asleep, I thank them for waking them up because I have an expectation that they're going to get up, right? And then I set the intention to have a really amazing day, a high vibrational, perfect day. I don't always know what that's going to look like. But I know that it wanted to be a high vibrational day. Why? Because if I'm in a high vibrational stance, then I'm getting high vibrational stuff coming towards me, and the things that I'm in alignment with and the things that I want are going to flow to me quicker and easier, right? With grace and ease and flow. So I'm calling in high vibrational energies. I'm calling in my team of light. I'm calling in my angels and my ancestors to help support me on this path. Yeah, open the doorways for me. Clear the pathways. Like, alignment with people that are just going to have me feel good. I want to have a lot of fun today. Like, go ahead, angels. Like, show me. Put the freaking universe to the test. Yo, they love you. If I'm abundant, show me. Show me all the areas that I'm abundant. Show me abundance in every area of my life. Let them show up and show up for you. This is what you deserve. This is your divine birthright, right? We all might be different and unique, but no one's special. You deserve it. Okay. Change is going to come, baby. A change is going to come. And with it, look at that. The horse is flying. If that's not another energy of freedom, I don't know what is, right? Changes are happening. Freedom is coming. Revelations, gifts, knowledge, beauty. And it's all because you decided to stop being scared of the beauty and the wonderance and the majesty of who you are. Time to take action. This card fell out accidentally, and then I put it back, and it came out again. So evidently it wasn't an accident. Action, right? Standing in, that's our solar plexus energy. That's making your choice. That's standing in your truth. That's standing in your light. That's not dimming your light anymore. Like, literally, it's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time for you to stand in the what? In the truth of who you are. I can't. It's time for you to be truthful and honest and loving to yourself. First and foremost, to yourself before anything else. Stand in the truth of who you are. And the truth is, you are the light. The truth is you are the light. You are, look at this. Look at this. Look at the trees. In truth and abundance. Like, these are your divine birthrights. This is what's available to you. Stand in your truth. Stand in your light. Don't be scared of the storms to come, because everything is always going to work out. At the end of the day, you're still going to flourish. You're still going to thrive. You're still going to receive all that is meant to be for you. A beautiful message. I'm going to pull a healing mantra for you guys, and then I'm going to end this reading. Thank you, angels and guides. Let's get a healing mantra for the light workers. We all need a little love. Ooh. I am born of infinite joy. I am born of infinite joy. I am born of infinite joy. Receiving elation. When I tell you that joy is what this whole game is about, it's about joy, it's about love, it's about peace and harmony. Like, it's about you just accepting that you deserve to be happy. You deserve to be happy in every area of your life, no matter what that looks like to other people. You deserve that. And you'll get that by not hiding from yourself anymore. Bottom of the deck, honoring adversity. A fire reveals a path of renewed direction once the burning is complete. A fire reveals a path of renewed direction once the burning is complete. A fire reveals a path of renewed direction once the burning is complete. Like a phoenix from the fucking ashes, you shall arise again. And you will arise in a new and glorious way. You will arise in such light and such peace, and you will feel so free, right? Because what is the fire doing? It's burning away the shit that is no longer serving you. It's helping you to release. So as you're shifting these energies, as you're letting these things go, know that it's serving your highest and greatest good. It wants you to just have infinite joy. Release the shit that's no longer serving you, so that you can be open and receptive and have the space and the capacity to embrace the joy before you, the abundance before you, to remember the light that you are, right? It's time to get out of the darkness, to stop hiding, take the cloaks off, and reveal your divinity, reveal your sovereignty, stand in your light and your truth. And the world is going to show up for you. The world is going to show up for you in a massive way. All right? I love you. God loves you. Angels surround you. Enjoy this beautiful 9999 energy with the Virgo full moon. And I'll see you guys next week. Later.